Inside joke.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Cover going out.
Yikes.
Gun here.
Last player standing.
That goes there.
Hitting the brakes. One enemy remaining. Flawless. player standing.
Out of charges.
One enemy remaining.
Spike defused.
I need this.
One by one.
Dizzy's up top. Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
One enemy remaining.
I'll handle this. Stealing sight.
One enemy remaining.
Good work, team. I appreciate y'all for real. Dream big, make it happen.
Be right back.
Nice and slow now.
is killed. Spike down B. Last player standing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to thank the. I'm trying not to dog on him, but we're gonna have to thank the Marvel Rival streamer for fully muting the mic on OBS every single time. Double spray through the smoke. That is very quite unfortunate the mic is muted. I have been yapping this entire time.
Time to jump.
Oh, picked off. 4v2 situation.
One enemy remaining.
Shut down. Will Omen get both here?
Spike down A.
PSU Desire in a dire situation here. Picks off one. Sometimes that's just the best you can get done in a situation like that. Economy stabilizing on the defensive side here. Plymouth State. Ooh, Plymouth State timeout. Yeah, losing 2 back-to-back is not great, especially when we're trying to keep their econ down. I don't know. I don't know what to say here, I guess. It has been a very, very good half for Plymouth State so far. They did lose 2 heartbreaking rounds and then one right there where a very, very good, very well-timed spray picked 2 off at the start of the round, and then the one, they just didn't win our ones here. It's quite unfortunate, but it happens. The game is the game. Let's see, anyone bought yet? See, team captain Chubbies has, with his very, very pretty, what is this, Nocturnum? No, Primordium. I'm fake, actually. Fake Valorant player. Very pretty Primordium Phantom. And very tacky Arcane Collector Set knives. Interesting, interesting.
I need this.
We are looking at another mid-split to be, it seems. Going slow this time. Potentially trying to catch someone lurking up on mid. Omen shooting mid for really no reason. Letting someone know that there is in fact someone watching from vents. Swings into one. Quickly smoking. Sky picks off Waylay. 3v5. Quite unfortunate. Both duelists gone for Plymouth State. This is going to be a very tough round to win from here. PSU Desire pushing up a little bit. Mollying off the entrance to vents. A bit short, unfortunately. Omen spraying down B main from garage. PSU Desire sending Wingman into vents. Oh, picked right off by Sky.
Down mid.
Omen going to smoke off Spike. Doesn't just yet. Both caught in the Sky Flash mid. Omen gets out of it. Omen throws a smoke down. Just sprayed right through the smoke. Quite unfortunate, quite unfortunate. This is going to set Plymouth State down into... they should be able to almost full buy here. Maybe, nope, just not a full team buy. But Jet does have knives, 5 ultimates. They can play off knives, absolutely.
Get out of my way!
Going to be 5A right here.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
1 by 1!
Using 3 ultimates right off the bat.
Stay in sight.
Oh, Cypher caught out in the open. 3v5, but the bomb is down. Sky seems to be using ult on the defensive side here. PSU Desire, watching Heaven, watching Heaven. Will he get the pick? Oh, tags one.
One enemy remaining.
1v3, waylays Heaven. They know this. They can stick. And Sky gets the pick yet again. Sky's had some very crucial shutdowns these last few rounds.
That shit here, mate.
Last round before the switch.
A very rough start of the half from the defense here, but they seem to be bringing it back a bit. We're just going to hope Plymouth State can take it 7-5. Looking like a 5-man B rush. This is the time to do that. They do know that Cypher's here, but he can easily be overwhelmed by 5. Not sure how many Omen saw there, but it had to have been enough for the full team to start rotating. Mountain pushed in. Unable to get the pick on Cypher, but gets the pick on Sky Rafters. That's huge, and an operator dropped for him. Picks one off with the op. Heaven. They know one is flank, and they have suspicions about the other. Last one is flank. They know where he is.
There.
Given a free op, it's not terrible for them. Oh, not terrible for the defense because it's final round. Oh my gosh, and 3 from Yoru. 2v5. 1v5 into a 2v1. They know where Yoru is now. He's going to either have to teleport, fake it, or get out of there. Stunned. Caught off guard. Just not enough time and picked off by PSU Desire. A very valiant effort from the defense, but just not enough. That was a very, very back and forth half with a slight Plymouth State advantage.
Here.
We've got 3 pushing up mid. Will Waylay be able to get the picks on them?
Doing
3 inserted into Heaven. Ooh, Waylay picked off 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, 1 on site,
Player
1 in Heaven.
standing.
We do have a
Down
Cypher
B.
lurking up behind, as always. Jet either needs to get the plant down or get the pick. She's planting right now. And picked right off by Cypher. Very good shutdown by Plymouth State. Oh, that's how that works. Awesome. Looking like a very heavy A stack here, leaving only Gecko on B. For the defense, at least. Smokes on B main. 5 pushing up mid. 5 pushing up mid into heaven. Gecko inserted into garage. Picks off one. Finds a second. Backing off. Throwing out some util. Not able to find a third, but a very good effort. 2v4. Defensive advantage, but the bomb is down. Oh, 2v2. 1v2 for the defense. A classic is all that Cypher has. They'll have to swing them together to guarantee this. And they do! Very good. Very good and very close round here. Plymouth State just wins it out, though.
Maybe let's kill them before they plant next time, okay?
Okay.
Back in a flash.
Colton pushing up mid. Not able to get the pick, but able to put some pressure on them. Arusha able to get out very, very, very close, but he's out. Oh, Colton picks one off. It's a trade 1-for-1 in mid. Pushing up further onto mid.
Stealing sight.
Oh my gosh. A double flash in backside. Ooh, and PSU Desire taken out.
Last player standing.
Oh, rough. It's going to be a 3v1 situation with Outlaw. This is not amazing, but it can absolutely be done. Omen teleports to hell. Will he foresee that, or will he walk right through it? Shoots the Cypher cam. He's going to have to look hell if he wants to do anything with this Outlaw here. Not a lot of time. Oh, sees Sky. Back. Tags Omen hell, but 10 health left. Is still 10 health. It's going to look like an A-side push from the attackers here, which they have not done yet. So I am very interested to see how Plymouth State plans to back this up. They're running... Okay, Omen's running shotgun here. This is a little bit out of character, but I can hopefully see a good pick here happening.
Cover going out.
Able to get a lot of damage in, or not a lot, but able to get some damage in onto Jet here. They're still staying very, very far up on A. They're still looking to end A here. Jet is able to pick out Sky. Very good pick, very good pick. They're starting to rotate off this. Waylay, able to hear the rotate. Will they be able to get one? Gets one. Backing right off. Making sure to use util to stay even safe while backing off. Not entirely sure on the plan from here. They seem to... They haven't entirely learned that it's a full B-site switch. PSU Desire
30 seconds.
just wasn't listening for the reload. It is a flip to B side. Waylay just looking at just watching the front of Garage
10
here.
seconds left.
Attackers just aren't pushing. Are they trying to save? It looks like a save from the attacker's side. Definitely interesting. They are very poor at this point in the game, so it's a very fine time to save. Although they can only lose so many more rounds, and that is an attacker's side timeout from the coach. It's possible he was not happy about that decision. And I will be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
Shadows traveling.
I am back. It's a mid-side, wow. It is a mid-push from the tax here. Oh, Omen gets picked off by other Omen standing on top of the box. Waylay watching to make sure they're not backing off. Cypher has a cam on Heaven. Sees it's all 5 Heaven. Does he know how many? Oh, picks off. Picks off. You were wicked close here. Picked off by Omen, but able to tag him. Will Omen get 2? Oh, Omen and Jet exchange blows here. But back off because here comes Gecko. Gecko looking to ult.
Last player standing.
Just unable to get the stun onto Cypher here. Not a lot of time. He'll have to see up. Tags Jet, but it's just not enough.
I need this. Thank you.
It's a very split eco round for Plymouth State here. Attacker side should be able to buy Sky, but they just haven't yet. Omen is kind of just sitting in spawn. Okay, purchase this guy. We like to see that. We like to see teamwork in our team game. It's looking like they're doing a mid to A. A later A for sure, but an A nonetheless. Dogging out A. Unable to see Omen Heaven. Oh! 1 picked off. 2 picked off A main. That is Spike down. But I don't believe they could see this. They see Spike. They know they have Spike down.
Cover going out.
Waylay knows there's a few mid. Oh no. No, Waylay doesn't know. They're being very quiet about it. This could be exciting. Waylay, here's a mid. Oh, just barely misses the one. Cypher able to get his ult off of that. Omen ulting for the bomb. This is scary. Plymouth State, Omen also teleported. It's the fake to be.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Collateral.
Enemy remaining.
They know bomb is down, but do they realize it's not an A yet? They do. They just do. They're going to have to make it pretty swiftly over to A site here. Jet sees Omen. Panics in the air. Will Gecko be able to take him out?
Get him, wingman.
Gecko going for the defuse.
Last player standing.
Omen trades for Omen. And Plymouth State takes the round.
And we're back.
That was a very exciting round to watch. Oh my god. So many very well-timed ults and plays there from both teams. This is a very fun match so far. I'm a big fan. Plymouth State needs 2 more, and with the economy on the attacker's side looking pretty poor, this could be the route to victory here. Oh, a full save. This is interesting. Or it's looking like just a full buy for next. Pushing on the B site here. Waylay has ult up though. If Orb even gets touched, Waylay's getting 1. They're sending 3 up mid. They're looking to aim heaven again. These guys love heaven.
I've got your trail.
1 picked off heaven. 1 picked off garage. 2 so far for Waylay. 3 for Waylay.
One enemy
Last
remaining.
heaven. Waylay looking to get a 4th here. Taken out by the Jet ult. Heaven. Match point for Plymouth State.
Match point.
Take a minute. Appreciate the journey. Then we wrap this party up.
Waylay held ult. If they decide to push B main, this could be rough. They seem to be a bit undecided, looking to split between some A main presence, some B main presence, and some mid presence. A very good default. Oh, Yor tries to get a cheeky shorty kill, but just gives the ult to Cypher instead. This is bad for the attack. Picked off by Jet. Very, very weird choice to go for the orb. Hears him pick up the gun. Doesn't know which side they're on. Jet gets picked off on A, but trades a lot of damage for it.
Gotcha.
2v2. Both are in heaven. Waylay doesn't hear them on site. Hears them on site with the plant now.
Spike planted.
Sky
One
picked
enemy
off.
remaining.
Line them up. I'm gonna fall back here. Slow beat. Out of my way.
Quite unfortunate spray from the Jet there. Misses all 5 knives. Good game, Plymouth State. Good game. Stick it. This is BM. Stick it. Oh my lord. That's enough, Chomo. Come on, y'all. That's a bit BM. I'm not a fan of that, but good, well-fought game by both teams here. We are going to go to break, and someone will be back. I don't know if I'm playing or not, but we are just going to pause up the stream here. Mountain with a crazy game, and we will be right back. Wait, so I put. Alright, so you just wear the headset, and then. I wish you could pause. I'm just gonna.
We are back for map 2, Plymouth State playing Stockton College, I believe. Stockton, that's correct. Plymouth State starting on defense.
This goes here.
Leaning pretty heavy into a double duelist comp, so is the opposing team though. So, just about to get it started. Just gotta line that trip up.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
And we're off. Stockton starting with a pretty heavily A split here, dogging down. Looks to be sewer. And the first pick goes to
Spike
Butterbread on
down
the
A.
raise. Spike a little inserted on B main. Second pick goes to the Sky, Chubbies. Yor tries to TP behind the Clove, but
Player
Phoenix is able to
standing.
collect the kill. Clove is able to collect the other Clove onto site. And
Careful now.
it's all down to the Cypher, who's been revealed by his own trip.
Team
All the
Ace.
TPs coming in, and that is the piss around for Plymouth State.
Yes, this should do.
Stockton appearing to set up the same way as last round, looking towards a split. Or they just plan on 5-manning at showers. As we will see the hit come in, they flash forward, ready to drop the smokes. As they begin their push on this site, first kill immediately found by Raze onto the Clove, but it is immediately traded back by the Yor onto the Clove.
Spike planted.
Plymouth State has a couple lurkers coming in as they begin their retake. They dog in bot back into sight as they prepare to come back in. Those flanks, those lurks kind of coming back through. They are able to kill the Sky on triple. It is left to the Yoru and the Waylay.
One enemy.
Setting B main, and both kills are eventually collected. 3 alive for Plymouth State. Not a bad eco for Stockton.
Who are you? Copy of me? Where did you come from?
Stockton now with heavier weaponry, would seem, right? All 5 with rifles as they gear up to switch things up a little bit as they want to look in more onto this B site. But Plymouth State does have 3 stacked here, so it seems they made the correct read. But as the immediate Sky Flash down B long for info. They'll spot out the entire team essentially. Counter flash comes in. So does the flash from the Phoenix Sky, Plymouth State Sky, and the first kill is found in Hookah. Waylay onto the Cypher. They are smoked off. They are cut off. As Plymouth State bring in some more reinforcements with the Waylay. Yor is onto the site, able to claim the first kill. Traded back onto the Sky, but Stockton just winning the gunfights there immediately. It's all down to the Rays, who is currently hindered.
Spike planted.
There's chucks a nade in there. So they can't find some chip damage. But they are not able to claim the kill. Instead, it is Waylay and Stockton get their first round on the board. Kept 4 guns there. Looking at the ults, Waylay on Stockton's looking to build up towards that convergent paths. Cypher 2 away. Yours 3 away from his ult. So coming up on some pretty big ults for taking the site. Meanwhile, Plymouth State 2 away from Showstopper. 2 away from Phoenix ult. As Stockton go back to the self flash there as the Sky takes a little bit space into showers, claims the orb, but they have 4 people set up A main. This is where they want to put all their pressure really into. As they launch the TP forward, begin full flash onto the Rays. And first blood over the Stockton. Well, Clove trades it back, but they are immediately traded back by the Sky. And it is a 3v4 retake for Plymouth State as they slowly begin to enter the site. They do have a lurk with the Cypher, but Stockton in very strong positions to kind of fend off this retake. They deal with the lurk immediately, and that kind of leaves the rest of Plymouth State in a very awkward position. But the first kill is found onto the Phoenix. He is immediately traded back, however. Now it's all left up to the Sky, who doesn't know that there's another Sky behind her. Yet they are able to find the kill, but immediately traded back by the Cypher. Stockton even it up at 2 apiece, as should force Plymouth State onto an eco round. And it looks like it will, or at least a half buy. Stockton's economy looking pretty good here, and they are able to get up to that Cypher up finally. And leaves them 1 away from the Convergent Pats and 2 away from the Euro ult. Meanwhile, on Plymouth State side, they are 1 away from the Showstopper on the Rays, and they currently possess the Phoenix ult. So if they want to go and re-clear some space defensively, they're certainly able to. Sky looking to take a little bit of a fight long, as the first kill is found in Hookah onto the Cypher again, as this is where most of Stockton's players are flooded into, just gearing up to clearing the site before they start their take. But that is a massive nade as it goes straight into the Hookah. Get some good damage. Kill able to be found by Sky. Another kill, but one's traded back onto the Clove. Plymouth State now getting it interesting, even it up 3 apiece. They want to retake the Hookah position. They pop the Seekers onto the Sky, but Stockton immediately flipping it to A. Trying to get this plant down quickly. It's quick. It's a quick clear coming from the Phoenix. Able to find the first kill.
Healing over here.
And Sky is able to heal up her teammates. Plymouth State looking at a 2v3 right now. Retake. Slowly just clearing their way back into sight.
Last player standing.
Waylay collects the Sky, and now it's all down to the Clove. Let's see what they can do here. They might opt to save this one, potentially, or they might opt to go for it. There's an eco for them. Good kill, and they avoid the hindrance. But they are claimed by the Sky. Stockton gets up to 3 on their attack half, but pretty good eco from Plymouth State considering the situation. And now Plymouth State back onto a gun round. A lot of ults on the side of Stockton, however. That Waylay ult and that Yoru ult, especially with the paired with the Sky Seekers, very good for getting into the site and fighting off retakes. Meanwhile, Plymouth State does have the Showstopper on the Rays and the Phoenix ult, so could be looking at some kind of aggression, or they are able to retake heavily. Slowly just taking space. First kill found on the Waylay.
Here.
Or
I know
should
exactly
say by the Waylay onto the Sky.
I've got your trail.
Clove Cypher is revealed, and it's looking like a lot of pressure. And Cypher is not able to get out of there alive, as it would seem. Stockton taking heavy elbow control as they throw the hindrance down. Follow it up, and this is looking very hard for... So, just a spam kill from Rays. Getting back into sight. They do opt to pull the Phoenix ult. Throw the remains in, but Phoenix is immediately killed. Now it's left to a 2v4. Rays clearing up elbow. However, time is expiring. They have 20 seconds left. And very strong positions.
Last player standing.
And both kills are eventually found. Stockton gets up to 4. And Plymouth State's going to be back on an eco. And critically for Stockton. They were able to maintain their Euro and their Waylay ults for this round and for the next gun round. So, meanwhile, Plymouth State feeling a little hurt, having to expend the Phoenix ult to try to get back into the site on the retake. However,
This goes here.
they look to be stacking towards A. Slowly wanting to get a little information as Yoru begins their attack, slowly clearing the B site. Stockton looks like they found a little bit of a window. They're moving into Plymouth State's weak side, and they look to be crunching in on the Cypher. Both kills are able to be collected on the people anchoring B site. But Plymouth State respond with 2 of their own over the top. Sky able to somehow loses the fight to the Phoenix.
One enemy remaining.
Another kill collected by the Sky under the Oro, and it's all down to the Waylay. Tucked into this elbow. First kill found, but the second one not collected as Plymouth State respond with a just maybe, if not a thrifty, then just a critical eco round that gets them in a good position back in this game. I mean, coming off a weak bye, that is... it certainly amounted to climb to claim that round, but they were somehow able to come out with it. And they were able to force out and expend the Yor ult and the Clove ults. Stockton looks to have a potentially AFK player. No, they just decided to chime in at the very end of the round. Looks like a split default on both corners of the map. Excuse me. Extremity control. First kill not collected. Second one. And should be expecting Yor to just run away here. Phoenix will opt not to square up.
Time to jump.
Raze is able to collect a kill onto the Sky. Be long. It's a critical kill. It denies a lot of utility for pushing back into this B site. And Cypher is pretty well dug into this hookah position. Trips on both sides. As Stockton want to slow it down in the middle of this round. Decide where they want to go. They could flip over to A if they choose to. Take the teleport. As they slowly begin to...
Time to jump.
And the Yor wants to bait out single TP. And, oh, critically, look, that pulls the Raze out. As it's all down to the Cypher who's just stuck here with a judge. Not much Cypher can do immediately to respond to this take. Plymouth State opts to take the teleport. The Phoenix. Raze fights. Phoenix able to get a kill, but immediately trade it back as it's now a 2v1 in favor of Stockton. It's all down on this Raze, who has been just decayed by the Clove. Not able to collect the kill there. As this retake, every second ticks by, it just seems like it could be harder. Able to find the first, but not able to collect the last. Stockton get up to 5. Deny Plymouth State from evening up the score this game. However, Plymouth State, now forced onto a half bye, are coming up on some pretty big ults for themselves. They've maintained the Phoenix ult that they've had. They've kept the Raze. Now they possess the Cypher, and they are 1 away from the Sky, so could be pretty critical in this round as Plymouth State opt to potentially force into this round. They do have enough money. First kill immediately found under the Cypher in the hookah position, as it kind of leaves Raze on an island here. Just kind of about to be flooded in from both sides. Able to collect one, but immediately traded out by the Yor. Facing denied. Somehow, Waylay dies there. Flashes. It's chaos completely. Everyone's flashed. Yoru fighting heavily on this side. Phoenix dug in. Able to claim one. It's all down to the 1v1. Sky versus Yoru. Sky healthier than Yoru. Chubby's closed this one out. And Chubby's is able to find it. A crucial kill in a crucial round for Plymouth State. And perhaps even more critically, Plymouth's able to retain all of the ults that they were able to have in the previous round. Bring them into the next, so. Starts to look like this round might be a little bit of an uphill battle for Stockton. However, they do possess that Yoru and Waylay ult, which especially crucial in coming in on the site. And it looks like Stockton just wants to 5-man it here, A. Plymouth State wants some aggression with this Raze ult. See if they can find anything. Not able to collect the kill there. Subrosa. Chubby's is able to collect one on the back end. And critically, that is the spike, so it will delay this retake. Immediately, Seekers pop. Chubby's opts to fight. Claims another kill.
3 for 3.
Chubby's now dug into this position. Sky's able to finally climb the spike. As the Cypher baits and is able to collect the back kill onto the other Sky. 3 for Chubby's in the round. And it's all down to the Waylay, who's left on an island in the spike on the site. Completely away from the spike.
No peeking.
Does Clove realize it? Oh no. First kill found by the Waylay. Plymouth State potentially looking to set up a crossfire here. But Chubby says not today. As 4 kills in the round for the Sky. Going absolutely huge there. It's timeout taken by Stockton. Coach just wants to chime in, check in on his players. They do still have the Waylay ult that they retained from the previous round, and now they've picked up the Seekers with the Sky, so do potentially have some tools to get into the site. However, it looks to be a pretty weak buy coming out of Stockton. Pretty weak economy, and Plymouth isn't looking any better. They'll be able to buy the Raze, however. This is a crucial round as it'll decide the next one effectively. Looking at the economies of both teams. As we resume play.
Could I have a drop?
Stockton looking like they want to potentially go towards B here. Plymouth State having a little bit of a read on it, though. It is their stronger side. They want to split here. They opt for aggro and immediately find 2. Phoenix able to collect 3.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Flashing. Not able to collect the kill there on Cypher, unfortunately.
Hawk out.
So the immediate aggression coming out of Plymouth State.
Spike down
As
A.
Sky's able to collect the Phoenix. So all Sky can do is back into the TP, but Phoenix wants him. However, Sky able to get the kill onto the Phoenix. Bit of a measure of revenge from the previous 3 kills earlier in the round that Phoenix was able to claim. However, Sky is left without the spike. They will opt to go through the TP. However, Cypher is waiting there. And Plymouth State get up to 6 on their defensive half.
Last round in the half.
Val? Oh, I'm sorry. We should be looking at guns for both teams. However, Stockton has the heavy advantage, possessing Waylay ult, Sky ult, and Cypher ult still. as they look towards this A side. But Plymouth, again, having a bit of a good read on it as they create a strong side. Raze is on a bit of an island here, however. They're completely separated from the rest of the team. However, on the backside in this Showers fight, they are able to find first kill, and Raze is able to get the second back main and gets out alive with their life. Phoenix comes to the teleport, kills another. Cypher finally able to trade one back onto the Raze. Looking to potentially try an ult. However, Phoenix able to
Down A.
get that kill on the Clove, and that separates Cypher from the Spike. So all Cypher can do is back away as they are going hunting. Plymouth State, despite having a shaky beginning to the half, respond strongly as they get up to 7-5 at the break.
That goes there. Oh, this is a nice spot. Yes, this should do.
See what Plymouth State wants to do. Looks like they want to kind of get into this A site. They might want to leave. Appears they plan on leaving Phoenix to clear Showers. However, Phoenix might be unknowingly walking into the two duelists of Stockton. Flash over the top is not able to, does not spot the Clove as Plymouth State immediate aggression. However, they immediately find the Phoenix in Showers. Clove is able to find that kill onto the Raze. Waylay. Some chip damage. Some more chip damage. Does Plymouth State want to flip it B, however? It's more difficult than it looks.
One enemy remaining.
Chubbies is able to
Spike
claim
down
one,
B.
however. And now looks like an extremely difficult position for the Clove. TP coming in behind them. Waylay, dash, and Stockton able to claim the pistol round. So some early defensive aggression from Stockton pays off massively, and they're able to claim the pistol round. And it looks to be something they might continue in this round with potentially Sky info flashing down B long. And another push out A main by those two duelists on Stockton.
Blinded.
Sky. A more entrenched position by this TP, able to find the first kill of the round. Plymouth State begin their push in. However, they are just walking into an entrenched Stockton team, and they are slaughtered. Able to find one kill. However, that is all that they are able to find. Stockton retain all their guns from the previous round, except for one. And Plymouth State now on their rifle round. Tied 7-7 currently. Plymouth State want to go back into the A site as they did the pistol round, and they seem to be expecting some aggression in Showers as they angle 3 people there this time. Should be a very critical fight on the extremity of A here. And you're very lucky to get out there with his life. Skydog comes to the teleport. However, Plymouth State not able to take control of Showers just yet, as they seem to be wanting to back away and prepare to just launch themselves through this A main. However, they are walking into the strong side of Stockton. Smoke's coming through. Clove decay. Hindrance response by the way will delay the push. Meanwhile, Stockton Sky setting up on the other side. Ready and waiting for a teleport. Plymouth State figure it out though, as now they walk into the weaker side of the map. Only Cypher remaining here currently. It's going to be a critical hold from the Cypher, only able to claim one. Oh, Waylay evens it up 3-3. Plymouth State flooded in on this site. As Stockton appears to be coming in from every single angle. They have a lurker coming up long. A Waylay prepared to push out a main.
One enemy remaining.
However, Clove, Ray is able to deal with the other two. Now it's just this lurk. Clove, Stockton Clove. Killer Shard, able to find one. However, they are walking into the crossfire. Able to find another, but Ray's able to clean up the last kill. Plymouth State. An expensive round, but they are able to claim their rifle round. And as their 8th round. So it puts them one step closer. However, because it was so expensive in the previous round, Plymouth State has some players forced onto some weaker weaponry. Bucky coming out from the Cypher, and a Spectre coming out from the, or a Stinger coming out from the sky. As Plymouth State launched 4 people down A main, they want to avoid this Showers aggression that they know Stockton claims, but
Spike down A.
immediately dealt with. Kill. Seems they have a Phoenix lurking in, but Phoenix isn't aware. Does die to the Cypher while crunched onto the site, but Plymouth is not aware currently of this Sky, who's been sitting in long the entire time.
Spike down
Plymouth
B.
drops out of heaven, and it's all left to the Rays. 1v4. Butterbread. Hindered. Decayed. And cannot survive. Stockton respond. Tying it up 8-8 now. As they look to force Plymouth onto an eco here. Plymouth seeming wanting to angle towards A on this round.
Time to mobilize.
However, they are walking into the stronger side of the Stockton defense as they continue to condition this aggression. Showers getting crucial space control. Clove able to find the first kill onto the Rays. Finds another kill. Plymouth trades one back
Down A.
as they opt to ult the Clove. It's all left down to the Phoenix. Able to claim the first with the Judge.
Got here. Flash.
However, boxed in, Desire, not able to claim anymore. Plymouth State find one on their eco, but that is all they will find. Stockton get up to 9. As we begin to look at the ult economy, Plymouth State coming up on many of their ultimates, while Stockton does sit away from several of them. 4 away from the Yoru critically. Means they likely won't be able to use it in this round. 2 away from the Waylay, 1 away from the Sky.
Don't give them ground.
Meanwhile, Plymouth possesses Seeker and Seekers from Sky as they immediately Sky on Sky try to fight for some B-long control. On the other extremity, Phoenix is able to claim the Waylay. However, it is immediately traded back by the Yoru. And Plymouth State feeling a little scared to just clear the space immediately back. However, as they slowly walk back into Showers, begin to take control up as they dog into Lamps.
I know
They
exactly
begin their
where
take. Cypher opts to use the ult. Quick backstab from the Clove. Claims the following Clove. Other Clove. Yoru TPs onto the backside.
I've got your trail.
Plymouth opting to use the Seekers to try to spot out. As
Spike
Cypher
down
attempts to
A.
plant. Sky able to find 2 critical kills. And that'll be able to set up Plymouth State for the plant.
Spike planted.
However, Stockton responds with their own Seekers. And Plymouth's unaware that both players are main, so they have to worry about both.
Player standing.
Through the wall. Cypher is able to find the first.
Enemy remaining.
Sky evens it up. 1v1. Chubbies versus Aiden. Sky versus Cypher. Quick tap onto the bomb. And the Cypher is able to win it out. As they get the defuse. Stockton up to 10. A critical round that will force Plymouth State back onto an eco. Or Plymouth State deciding that this round is crucial. Opt to get more of a force in.
This is a nice spot. This goes here. Yes, this should do. That goes there.
Decide they want to angle towards this A site. By now they're aware of the pressure that comes towards them in showers. As they want to fight. Razalt claims the Yoru. However, they are able to fight on the extremity. Able to kill the Rays. As it's all down to the Cypher and the Phoenix to stop this onslaught of Stockton retakers coming in. Cypher immediately claimed. And Phoenix short behind him. Stockton able to get up to 11. Plymouth State expending critical ults in this round.
This
Plymouth
goes
able
here.
to keep working the economy, however,
This is a nice spot.
as
Yes.
they decide they
that
want,
goes
they
there.
continue to want some weaponry in this round.
This goes here.
Don't want
Yes,
to
this
allow
should
Stockton to get up to 12 without a significant fight from them as they look to go towards B. Looks like the right decision. It is the weaker side of the map for Stockton. However,
Where is it
Stockton
down?
quickly getting some info. Both sides able to have the Yoru slowly rotate over. Plymouth State start to expend more time. However, they are taking more space up long. Fight incoming. Sky able to claim the first kill. And now there are 3 Stockton players able to come back. Cypher, good hold onto the site,
B.
claiming another. Yoru claiming
Player
another.
standing.
And now it's all down to Plymouth State's Clove. Able to find one, but the second shot's just going a little too wide. Stockton able to get up to 12.
Match point.
It is do or die on this map too for Plymouth State now. Timeout coming in from the captain, Chubbies. Just trying to get a hold of this game again. But it is an extremely tough position. Stockton in possession of 3 critical ults for both retaking and some early aggression, as they've conditioned they like to do. Plymouth State backs against the wall currently as they try to figure out what they want to do here. Not really possessing any ults of their own. As they come back, Plymouth State appearing wanting to take this B.
Oh, this is
And they leave Phoenix to lurk on what appears to be a showers lurk. Potentially stifle some aggression. However, Stockton this round change it up a little. They do not go for the extremity control over on the A site. That leaves Phoenix to slowly walk up. Now revealed the position off what appears to be just a loose shot. Appearing to set up a little bit of a fake here. And it seems to be working out as, for now, it is keeping the majority of the Stockton team currently standing. However, gate crash over into elbow for Stockton as they are able, Plymouth State find 2 kills. Yoro immediately TPs into elbow. However, Plymouth State will be able to get the plant down as the lurking Phoenix able to find the Clove. Critical being able to get out the smokes in this round.
Why destroyed?
One enemy remaining.
They find the first onto the Waylay, and it's now all down to the Yoru. Can they do? Head of the flash, able to find 2.
My turn.
Finds the Clove. Able to find the Clove again. As it's now a 1v2 for this Yoru. Appearing to want to instead take it back through elbow now. And gets close, but not enough. Plymouth State get 9. As they respond coming out of the timeout with a round of their own. Plymouth State opting to
This goes
just
here.
go for the same thing they did in the previous round.
Yes, this should do.
Except now they are bringing everyone over to B. As Stockton appears to be going for some extremity control over to A again. They should be able to get the info that Plymouth has no one over here pretty fast, which will allow the Yoru to rotate. It's Plymouth State taking it slow up long, slow Puka. Sky preparing to dog. Almost killed. One more shot should do it. As they begin their push, Sky. First one to fall is Phoenix, the next is the Rays. They gotta deal with this Cypher. Entrenched in the middle of sight on B. Clove finding Cypher. It's now a 2v5 for Plymouth. Stockton invests the Waylay ult as they launch themselves in. However, forgetting to check the corner, able to find the Clove's able to find the Waylay. 41 seconds, still enough time in this round. However, they are separated from the spike. Plymouth opting to use the Seekers as it is the last round. Finding another, finding both players finding a kill apiece. As now they decide they're going to need the spike. 23 seconds left. I'm completely unaware of where these Stockton players currently sit. Plymouth still having to retrieve the spike. Finds one, finds the other. Chubby's able to find both. And Plymouth able, somehow, magically, from a 2v5, magically being able to bring it back. And the immediate timeout coming out of the Stockton coach. Clearly, frustration just with the unnecessary peaks of their players. As Plymouth magically able to find lightning in a bottle. Turning an unwinnable situation into one more round closer to forcing this game into overtime. Critically using the Waylay ult, the Cypher ult, and the Clove ult. Plymouth will also get a chance to talk now, decide where they want to take it now. If they want to continue with these B pushes or they want to switch it up, potentially stifle some of this aggression coming out of A showers. As the immediate setup from Stockton suggests that they want to immediately return to that aggression that they love.
That goes there.
Plymouth setting up their Rays. Butterbread in a position to potentially fight off this Yoru. However, Plymouth is going to the strong side of Stockton. Yoru all coming out means Plymouth State will likely have to accelerate their take. or looking to potentially find a fight here. Clove able to find the waylay. Plymouth State makes it a 5v4.
Time to hunt.
All of Stockton's players flooded into main.
Planted.
Immediate fighting about to take place. Clove able to find the Phoenix. Heavy fighting in lamps. Sky able to find the Plymouth State Cypher. Plymouth able to trade one back. However, it leaves Plymouth in a 2v3. They have Rays wrapping. However,
One enemy
notified. Chubby's able to find two critical kills.
Player standing.
It's now a 1v1. All down to the Rays.
Cutting through.
One way. Critically put onto the spike by the Clove. And Butterbread wins the 1v1. Plymouth get up to 11. And Stockton potentially feeling a little bit of the heat now. That is 3 rounds in a row from Plymouth State, coming off
Anyone need something?
what looked to be a rough half from them. But
I need this.
they put themselves in a position to now potentially move this game to overtime.
This should do.
One more round is required, though, as Plymouth go back to what had been working for them for the previous 2 rounds that started this comeback, as they slowly inch their way into the B site. The smokes come down, and players on Stockton's side really not rotating over. The gate crash critically is not. Cypher is able to claim 1 on Stockton, able to find 2 critical kills. It is traded out by Plymouth State. It is now a 3v4. Cypher still
Enemy remaining.
on this site, anchoring it. It's now a 4v1. Plymouth, Clove, makes it now a 1v2.
Time to jump.
However, Clove separated from the spike. Begins to inch
30 seconds left.
their way in. Wants to put up some smokes. Set this one up. Able to find another. Flash coming out. Dodges the flash. But they are not able to claim the final kill.
Win.
I'm done.
Stockton claim map 2. And they force this series to a 3rd and final map. And we will now go to the break.
forgot to mute. That's funny. Alright. Alright, we are back. Loading up here. Looks like we're going in. Alright. I'm guessing they've already done bans and everything, so. Time to get the show on the road. Alright. Our team is going to be attacking first here versus the home team, so hopefully we are good. Alright. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright, looks like it's going to be a hard push over on A. No transitions here, just classic run-in. Looks like we're going all Spectres on this, or a couple Spectres, some classics. Enemy team is SMG and mostly Ghosts. I mean Ghosts, not Spectre, sorry. Alright. Here we go. Alright, walking in here. Corner peeking, trying to get that. Did some damage. No headshot though. Alright, pick on the jet. Oh. Not smart walking. Trying to see who was at top. Alright, planting point. Trying to send through wall. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Concussing. Nice. Flash.
One enemy remaining.
Alright. Oh. Nice headshot.
One enemy
Nice,
remaining.
nice.
Bye-bye.
Ah, not close. Close, but just a little bit too far. Alright. That is round 1 for the defending team. Alright. Comment here should be decent. Let's see. Looks like the enemy team is going for some interesting picks right now. Spectre, Marshall, Bulldog. Our team is just going to stand by, keep their points, try to go classic pistol. One of our teammates is going to be running the Sheriff, so we'll see how this goes. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a mid, so let's see. Shockwave right there. Trying to go through. Nice. Ah, right. Bit of a trade-off here. Ooh, not looking good.
Last player standing.
Hold on to the Spectre. Might just run away here just because they literally... Oh, wow.
No easy night for you, wee man.
Alright, well, it's 2-0 right now, so they just have to hopefully go up here. Team's going to go for all the classic AKs. Enemy team is still rocking what they had last time because no one, I don't think anyone really died. Looks like the, there's one, wow, they're all going AKs. Enemy team is an interesting setup with the Marshall and then the 2 Bulldogs and Spectre here, so I'm curious. Alright, we're going to go down a C push here. Already hit for a lot of damage, wow. Alright, trying to push. Backing up. Alright.
Cage triggered.
Trying to get some information. Oh, through the wall too, crazy.
One enemy remaining.
Wow. Reload time and going in. All right. That is round 3. It is not looking good right now. The enemy,
Now sleep.
not gonna lie, the enemy team has some crazy comps here in terms of like weapon picking. Going for all right, looks like our team will be going for the AKs. Interesting combo up here. Look like a Spectre, shotguns, interesting, Bulldog. All right, looks like the enemy team went for mostly AKs, and I think the Vandal is what that's called, or it's the marksman rifle. So.
Come on, guys. We gotta dig in.
All right, here we go. Going down A right now. Oh, nice. Nice.
Slow them down.
Trying to speed up here. Move in. Planting as fast as I can.
Gun
Reloading. Alright, trying to see if it can get any picks here. Teleporting, trying to bait them. Someone's up top. This one's been marked. Cypher looking at one of his cameras. Trying to see who's up there. Alright.
One enemy.
Nice. Alright. Ooh, wow. And goodbye. Alright. Not bad so far. Alright. PSU takes the first round.
No other option. Let's go.
Takes their first win. Still 3-1, so bit of a got time to hurry up. Alright, looks like we're gonna be investing in same thing as always. Enemy team looks like they're going for more bulldog and marksman rifles. Actually, it looks like it's just gonna be marksman rifles and AK, so not bad. Looks like we're going down another A push, solid A. Enemy team does have some setup though, so this might be a problem. Alright, setting stuff down. Oh, they might be changing. They might be going a different way. Looks like they might be going either mid or C. Alright, looks like C is going to be where the bomb is going to try to get planted. There is someone on C though. Alright. Looks like we're just going to put a bomb down there. Try to help whoever's going mid. Slowly moving in here. Teleport or on top. Alright, planted. Alright, just tried that. Flash. Not bad run in. Oh, alright, nice.
Enemy remaining.
Nice 2-pick. Trying to walk down. Oh. Cancel. Nice. Cancels ability and goes for the damage. Nice. Good job. Good job. Alright. 3-2. Still decent right now in terms of rounds. Looks like we're still going strong with the the marksmans and AKs. I think the enemy team is trying to either might call back and might just go for some pistols only. Not doing good in the economy right now, fortunately. They have 2 sheriffs and I think, oh, got a Bucky on their team. Bucky shotgun. Alright, nice trade there. Oh, alright, trade there as well.
Last player standing.
Not bad, alright. Cypher needs to move up here, otherwise he's gonna get...
Planted.
Alright, pulling out the shotgun here. The shorty, let's see. Walks up closely, switches out the gun. Knows he's there now. Oh, taking a lot of damage. Alright, backing up really quick. Alright. I like how you interact with everyone in chat. Makes the truth. I'm assuming that's a bot. I don't... Interesting. I want to say it's a bot probably, but I can't tell. Alright. Going in here. Pretty simple. Walking in, we got... Again, just like pretty simple looking economy here.
Yes, this should do.
So, it's 3-3 right now, so nothing crazy. Alright, coin on the wall. Alright, we're gonna walk in slow here. Running up to C. Trying to blind and ult. Not bad. Planting bomb. Dang, a lot of damage. Ah, goodbye. Through the wall, not bad. Alright, here we go. Ulting. Going invisible. bad. Oof. Copy. Yep.
Last player
Not him.
standing.
Crazy. All right. And defuse. Not bad. All right. 4-3 right now.
Was that important?
Enemy team is in the lead by 1. Let's see what we go for here. Looks like marksman rifles. Yep. Keep it simple. Going with the guns that everyone knows. Not bad at all. Alright. Here we go. Not bad.
Like I never left.
Resurrection. Down to her again, so out. Oh, wow. Crazy headshots on the enemy team by the Jet. Alright, going forward. Alright, looks like they're trying to sit in the fog that they have. Looks like it's going to be a transition over to A instead of B. Might be the move, but unfortunately there is someone on A, so yeah, looks like they all know. Yep. Headshot there.
Last player standing.
Hey, goodbye. Wow. Alright. Timeout. Alright. Timeout starting. It's going to be a minute, I think, if I remember correctly. Yep, minute long. Alright. So right now it looks like our team is taking a timeout, probably trying to figure out what they want to do. Right now it looks pretty good for them. They are 3-5, so they do have a chance to make a comeback here. There is 4 rounds until the swap, which does mean that the money resets and ults also get knocked back to 0. So, but right now the enemy team only needs I think it's 13. The 8 more rounds our team needs 10 to take it. So let's see how it goes. I don't know what's the score right now. I don't know if we're up 1. I think it's I think this is last round, I'm pretty sure. So it's basically anyone's game here at this point, because we do a best of 3, but the matches do take longer. So yeah. Alright, going in here, looks like we are trying to run down C.
Slow down. Don't miss it too much.
Traps going off. Alright, nice. Backing up. Wow, really good picks here. Oh, lights went out. That's fine.
Last player standing.
Alright. Oh, alright. Well, good push, but in the end, not the right
It is over.
play. 1 second.
Level heads until we're home, yes? Good.
That said, let there be light. So I don't think he said let there be valor, but. Alright. Going in here. Alright. Looks like we're gonna be pushing C again, trying to do what we did last time. Again, Cypher's on C, so this is gonna be a bit of a problem for them since, you know,
Get out of my way.
the trap character. Alright, let's see.
Nice and slow now. Doing a thing.
Spike down.
Oh, wow, not bad. Couple good picks.
I'm out.
Backing up. Alright, it's putting down plants. Alright,
One enemy remaining.
alright. 1 person left. Ulting right now on Jet. Try to send that down, see if they can do. Yeah, perfect. Not bad.
Hey, hey,
All right.
focused.
6 to
Those
4.
shits are trying to kill us.
Another timeout starting by Jason. All right. Just the enemy team here, so they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Looks like in terms of money, they're still buying, so I can't tell exactly what they're going to go for. Yeah. Also on our team, Mountain is Colton. Chubbs is Arusha. Shokos is Farhan. That's how you say it. Butterbread is Jackson. Need a green card is Luke. And yeah, that is the people right now we have playing. We do have a couple extras that switch out, I think, so often, but yeah. We're doing all right. I think, honestly, we just need to get some more steam going here. I mean, it's 6 to 4, so there's still some time now and to figure out what everyone wants to do. So let's see, what are we buying? All right, us keep getting. We still have a lot of money right now. The enemy team needs to, slow their horses in terms of money. So
Here.
we should be fine. All right, looks like we went for a mid push. Mid push. Looks like everyone's gonna move off of A. Let's see. Jet's gonna go for that middle. Oh wait, hold on. Might be the.
I have the spike.
All right, here we go. Yep, solid B push here. Let's see.
Cover going out.
All right,
Shadows traveling.
another ult going off. Not bad.
Last player standing.
Wow, all right.
One enemy remaining.
One enemy. Shit, it's 1v1 here. 2 ciphers. Here we go. And goodbye.
Last round before the switch.
All right, everyone's gonna use their ults. Everyone's gotta spend all their money. Then we go back to normal. And then after this, it switches over to switch sides. So our team,
This goes here.
excuse me, attackers, and then they become. So our team goes to attack defense. All right, push on A. Decent damage. Whoa, all right.
Player standing.
All right, it's a 2v1 against the our team. All right, place. And it's not enough. All right, 7 to 5 here.
Switching sides.
Switch. So
I'll make them remember.
we'll be defending now, and they'll be attacking. All right, looks like we're just gonna spread out here and try to figure out where we want to sit. Enemy team looks like they might be going for either an A push or a mid push. Looks like
That goes there.
looks like a mid push here. So
Yes, this should do.
all right, mid push looks like we actually are ready for it, so that's good. All right, here we go. All right, mid push here. Slowly moving up. Nice.
One dead.
Nice. Trying to push them back as far as possible.
One enemy remaining.
All right. One enemy remains. Nice. Good headshot.
No one to interrogate. Remember, wipe the prints from your guns. It's just good crime ticket.
looks like we're doing a hard push on C.
Doing a thing.
Nice. Nice.
Spike down, C. One enemy remaining.
All right. It's a 3v1 here. Low health. There we go. All right. We are up 7-7.
I survived obliteration. I will survive them.
All right. Looks like the money's going to be invested.
Gun here.
All right. Let's see. Wow. Crazy damage already.
Gonna fall back here. Peace.
Going forward and backing up. Pretty smart.
Hitting the brakes.
All right, looks like our team is giving them a run for their money here. Looks like they're going to try to transition over maybe to a midpoint push, or yeah, it looks like they're going to do that, but it's not going to look good for them.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. All right, one more person here. Goodbye. Not bad. All right. Okay, I love the gun skins in this game because some of them just you have to look at and go, how does that like function in real life? Because it just doesn't. The gun that is literally an aquarium. Nice. All right, try to set that up. All right, looks like we're going for. Looks like it's gonna be a midpoint again here for the enemy team. Trying to just sit down and see what they're gonna do. It looks like they're gonna go A. All right. Yep, there's the mid. All right, there it is. Concussion.
Spike planted.
All right. Decent. Well, a lot of trades there. All right.
Enemy remaining.
Running away here.
Last player
Gonna fall back
standing.
here.
Wow. Insane clutch on the enemy team. All right, it's 8-8 again. Looks like we're just going to be investing in the same old guns. Oh, we got a sniper on our team. That's pretty good. See if we can get some headshots here. Looks like we have 2 ults, and the enemy team has a jet ult, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. Got a headshot, nice. Going on A. No one's going down there. Alright, looks like they're trying to back up. Looks like Mountain is trying to go up into their spawn point. Might be a bad idea, but looks like they're going to try to go down mid. There's some shots, runs away immediately. Alright. Nice headshot, trade there. Alright. Nice.
Spike down, C.
Hitting the brakes.
One enemy remaining.
Alright. Walking slowly forward. Good job.
Way to die.
Alright. 9-8, we're up by 1, not bad. We're getting a little bit closer to that victory there. Let's see. Looks like we have 2 ults and they have 3, so don't know if they might dump them to try to get the spike down. Going on A point here, trying to rush down.
Deploying drone.
Let's see. Alright, right here. Going through the fog here, trying to see if he can peek an A1. There are people right in front of him, doesn't realize it. Nice. Teleport, good job. Nice, alright, pretty good. Hurt him a little bit, that's not good, bad at all, alright. My team's running back, trying to see if they can go for maybe B or C here. Yep, looks like it's going to be a far C point. Unfortunately, it looks like our team is also swapping rounds. Yep, Cypher does have stuff down, so they know where they are.
Spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
Not bad.
One enemy remaining.
Resurrection. And goodbye. Yeah, a bit of a waste of the ult on their team. I don't know if you can like choose whether or not that goes off, but I mean, it looks fun. But the fact that you literally just immediately die and then after that, it kind of sucks. So, especially if you're not running away faster. All right, enemy team has 3. No, enemy team has 4 ults. Our team has 2. We are 3 wins away. So let's see what happens. Looks like they're going to be going a hard mid/C, I think, here. Yep. Wow. Crazy. Alright, well. It's not looking good for the enemy team right now. They got to push. Unfortunately, they just lost all their team members over in that mid area, so looks like the people over going to C are trying to see what they're going to do. They might go for C, but it looks like they're just stuck there right now. Worry about the push. Alright, actually, they're like locked themselves off. Crazy. Alright, looks like... Nice! Damn it, wow. And... goodbye. Not bad at all. Alright. Timeout again by the enemy team here, so a little minute break. Looks like right now they're trying to figure out whether or not they can win this or whether or not they have to lock in here. Looks like our team is up by 2. Actually, no, 3. Sorry. Yeah, and we got 2 more wins to basically call this a day. It's actually almost 10:30, which is when the game lounge closes here, so not sure if this will be a quick 2 rounds or if this will be the longest 2 rounds ever, but who knows. But it's really anyone's game right now. But it looks like we might have it here if we just keep on pushing forward. But it's all up to the interpretation and fate.
This goes here. Yes, this should do.
Alright, looks like it's going to be a hard A push. Let's see. Nice.
Spike down A.
Good job. Wow, right there. Look at that. Beautiful snipe gameplay right there.
Last player standing.
Flawless. Crazy. Alright.
Match point.
Match point. Whoever wins. If we win, we win. If they don't, then it's GG's. Alright, looks like it's going to be a midpoint rush. Maybe the prep talk was not what they needed, but who knows. Alright, looks like they're going down C, I think. And maybe mid. Yeah, it looks like mid and C.
Who's next?
Nice sniper. Wow. Jet is just doing a great job with the sniping gameplay here. Alright. Ult for Jet here. Nice. Nice.
Spike down, C. One enemy remaining.
Alright. Down to the wire here. No ult here, so they can't resurrect themselves. Oh.
Refreshing.
Trying to overheal. Trying to run back. It's very close here. Oh, wait. Running back here.
No peeking.
Trying to do some, trying to play it very safe right now. But they do have time here, so they really need to go. They have exactly 35 health, so one headshot could easily kill them, or even just a couple body shots, so it's really up to whoever.
30 seconds left.
Wow. No one is hitting their shots here. It is very close. Oh. Not it. Running away, trying to stall them. Maybe they're trying to make a play here, but they only have 15 seconds. Trying to go mid. Oh no, trying to go around, but
10 seconds
Omen
left.
easily hears her, probably moving. Here's it. Omen moves, teleports. And goodbye, GG's.
Defenders win.
Trying to survive long enough not to die. Actually, I have no clue if this is the final round. I don't know. All I know is that this has been going on for a very long thing here, so GG. I'm guessing, is that it? Is this it? Are we done? I'm guessing this is it. Alright, cool. Yeah, it looks like everyone's leaving right now. Yep. Alright. Perfect. That's great to know. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. I am Connor Keating, also known as Robert Keating, and whatever you want to call me, doesn't matter. Yeah, that will be it today. I don't know if we've used any of our swear words. Again, this is a PG-13 stream, but we always do like to do one F-bomb because that is how the PG-13 rating works. Yeah. Without a further ado, have a great fucking evening, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. I actually will not be seeing you tomorrow. We actually have 2 new casters coming in tomorrow for Marvel Rivals, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I hope to see how they do, and yeah, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Bye-bye. Cool. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna let that shut down.